Hey guys, internet people that might be watching this video in the future from right this second.
Yes. Hi everybody.
We're on Common Loot. In case you haven't put together, we're playing Shadow of the Colossus today.
Yes. Very pretty game.
Pretty game. My name's Eddie.
I'm Steven.
I'm Ian.
And that's Wander, I guess.
Yes.
Wander and riding his horse Aggro.
Yep.
But I think we're gonna sit back and watch this cutscene, see how this plays out.
Yeah, gonna just chill. If there's not a lot of commentary, that's kind of just how Shadow of the Colossus is sometimes. It's a really chill, laid back sort of game with a really unique way to tell a story. So,
yeah, we're gonna try to take this one a little easy.
Yeah, let's let it tell you the story. You know, I have to say, this game is actually aged pretty well.
Yeah, it looks really pretty.
I mean, this is the HD version, but, like, still.
Well, yeah, I mean, art direction over, like, raw graphics any day of the week.
For sure.
Oh, that lighting. Dapple coming in. I mean, it's obviously not, like, live the way you would have it these days, but... I think a big part of the art direction is the animations. You know, the way that Wander and his horse Aggro move around in the world.
Yeah,
like really feels like a real person and a real horse.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like. Well, it feels natural, I should say.
Yeah.
I remember when I first played it the first time ever, I was just like, "This horse is a dick." And then someone was just like, "Yeah, horses are dicks."
Yep.
I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They are dicks, aren't they?"
Well, they're not you. Which is to make it like you point him in the direction, and this horse is fairly well behaved for horses.
That's true. He's really not that much of a dick. It's just like when you think of horses in video games, you're just like Epona, and Epona just does. Epona's a car shaped like a horse.
Yeah, basically. Like, you sit on Epona, and suddenly you were controlling Epona.
Yeah. I feel like they explained this language at some point. In like a interview that they did.
Do you remember is it like a weird modification of Japanese or English or
no? I think he made
Latin
it
or
up.
something?
I think they made it up completely on his own, using
really?
using Latin as like a base, as most things do. Like using Latin. I think it is, as you said, like a combination of Latin and Japanese, but it's its own unique thing that he made up from scratch.
That's pretty cool.
But I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let us know. If you remember the interview that I'm talking about, link it to us in the comments. That'd be great.
I guess that's done.
I always got a huge never-ending story vibe from this game.
Yeah,
A little bit.
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
Well, I mean, like, from the fantasy setting to the, like, usage of colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I saw these creatures, like I previously played Eco, and so I played through all of Eco before this game even came out, so I was really excited about it. And then you see these creatures, and they're the things from Eco.
Yeah.
Which you spent all of the game being so pissed off by, and he just fucking holds up a sword and they fade away to nothingness, and you're like, ah!
Like, why couldn't I have a sword in Eco?
'Cause
Well,
got
you
a
do get a
stick.
sword in Eco, but it's hidden and not till later.
But it doesn't
And it's
just make
certainly-
the shadows disappear.
It's not a magic sword that just makes shadows disappear by holding it up.
I wonder how he came to possess the ancient sword.
Yeah, they never really touch on that. Like, we don't know.
I think that's a lot of the appeal of the game too. Is that like there's so much we don't know about Wander.
Yeah.
Probably just got it off of Craigslist.
Yeah, he just Craigslisted it. Someone was like, "Ancient sword selling cheap. You need to sell now. Email me at." And then he put his email with a space in between it and didn't use an @ symbol so that Craigslist didn't tag it. And then Wander bought it for $20.
It's probably what happened. Seems legit.
Hey, I mean, if Travis Touchdown can buy a lightsaber that way.
See? Checks out.
I'm
I'm wondering why he didn't just buy the soul on Craigslist. And how did she lose her soul? Like,
I think she died. I
Yeah,
think that's
the-
what
right,
happened.
right. But
She
how did she
died.
die?
Illness, probably. Like, she doesn't look like she got, like, stabbed or, like, murdered or something.
You know, from the very beginning, I felt like this disembodied voice just wishes me ill will. Like he's just not trustworthy.
He does seem shady. I mean, he's calling you out. He's like, what do you do? Are you fucking crazy? You can't,
Yeah, he's like, humans can't do this.
you don't get to bring people back to life.
What about his ancient sword? Why can't his ancient sword just destroy the idols? You know, I also never figured out whether she's like his sister or his lover or what.
I feel like I mean, obviously they don't tell you, but
I feel like they purposely leave it ambiguous.
I think it's good. Like, I think that this is one of those intentional, up to your interpretations.
Yeah.
So it's whatever person you would care the most about if it was you.
Yeah,
Like, who in your, like, when you play this game, who would you be trying to save?
that's true.
She's not, like, who she is to him isn't that important. Your Wander, like, who would you go through this whole fucking shit for?
That's very true.
Think about it like that. Like, she could be your fucking dad, maybe.
She could
Just
be
the
your
same.
dad.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically that is the world we live in now. And she could be your dad. Though she does look around his age.
No, I mean, obviously, she specifically is not Wander's father. But what I mean is, like, she could be, like...
Well, as I said, like, we don't know that. She could be. I press triangle to jump, yeah. I think I have to do that in order for you to tell me how to do it. On the horse. Sword. I already did that, though.
He's
You
on
don't
one.
have to tell me how to do it.
I like that. Yes, the horse goes faster every time you kick, but it's not like in like Skate or Ollie Ollie where like
It's
there's
a
a
measured
specific,
amount
like-
of speed faster.
yeah, you kick the horse and if it's not like going towards a wall, it'll try to start galloping for you, but you can't just make your horse like run off a cliff or into a wall.
Yeah, the horse
or-
is just like, no, that's not a good idea. I'm not doing that.
yeah.
I've been wondering for a while now if the horse in this game is kind of like the main inspiration for the supposedly more realistic horse mechanics in the Wii U Zelda game that it was just recently delayed.
Maybe? Maybe someone was like, hey, a more realistic horse. People found it fun in Shadow of the Colossus. They'll love it here.
It could be. It could also be. The idea of building that feels like it could easily come out organically from Nintendo's development process. You know, like a lot of people are familiar with the old story that Mario 64, before they started making Super Mario 64, like they literally just built a world where Mario could run around and chase that little bunny, and they tweaked the mechanics and play until they felt like it was good and satisfying and fun. So I could see them being like, okay, this is they have decided they wanted to make it more open world and more exploratory, and so they maybe built a big empty expanse of shit and then said, okay, you're gonna need to spend a lot of time on your horse. Let's play with the way the horse feels. But that's a different game. We're playing Shadow of the Colossus today.
It's okay. Horse mechanics are important.
Very important. I don't know. I'm really excited to see it, but I guess we'll find out in 2016. Not this year. Let's see. So this isn't any of our first experience with Shadow of the Colossus, right?
No. Actually, I remember that I was really excited when I first saw gameplay in Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh no, I know where he's going with this.
Yeah. And so I showed Ian Shadow of the Colossus. And Ian was like, this looks dumb. This looks like it's going to be a terrible game, and it's just not going to be fun at all.
I don't think those were my exact words.
Probably not, but pretty damn close.
I don't know. It sounds a little bit like you, Ian.
I'm pretty sure that I saw a little bit of gameplay, and then I saw a lot of people talking about it before it had released, and I was very skeptical as to what a game comprised of nothing but boss fights would be like, especially in an open world where you have to go and find them.
Oh, and then I also remember, before they closed the Sony store at the Metreon in San Francisco, we had gone there, and we had actually played this. Well, I played the section with this boss, and you were watching. And then I handed the controller to you at this boss fight, and you were just like, "This is dumb. I don't want to play this anymore." You actually had it in your hand, and you're just like, "This is dumb."
Well, you did kind of just throw it at me, and I had no idea how to play at all. And these are not like the most
intuitive controls.
Yeah, you can't just pick this up and be like, "Oh, I know exactly how you play this game."
Yeah, very true.
I was just like, "How do you? What? What do I do?" And I was like firing arrows at it, and it wasn't doing anything, and I didn't get that yet. I was just like, "What? I don't understand. How do I bow?"
Yeah. And so you got really frustrated with it. And then when it came out, I was currently out of work at that time.
Yeah.
So I was like, you should totally buy this, Ian. And you were like, no, we played it at that store, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Well,
again, I was still pretty skeptical.
Yes, you were very skeptical. So you didn't buy it, and then a couple months later, I got back to work and I bought it myself, and then I started playing it. And one day I was at work, and you picked it up and started playing it, and you didn't stop until you beat it. You just played it straight through.
That's
Really?
no, that's not true. That's not exactly how that went. I did play quite a lot of it, but then like by that point, like everyone else in the household also wanted to play it, which is why Steven stopped playing this game. Is because like everyone wanted to play this game. Steven bought it, and then everyone was like, "That game looks awesome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like,
play it."
Every time when I came home and I wanted to play it, I couldn't find it because someone had borrowed it, and they like locked it in their room or something. Or they had put it somewhere where I couldn't fucking find it.
Well, if I recall, I slept in a living room.
Yeah, no, it was Robert.
There were no locked doors.
I know it was Robert. And he just, like, I just couldn't play it. Okay, I forget how to fight this boss. I know that I have to climb
I know
on
it's
it.
not by just exclusively shooting arrows at.
Really.
Yeah, you should not. You don't need to use your bow at all. Hold on. And
If I
you
were-
should pull your sword out and stab him.
Yeah, that's right. I stab him in the leg and then he gets
Oh yeah,
There's
you.
a glowy right
That's
there.
right. You need your sword so that way you can sense the weak points. You
Yeah.
can't do that when you have your bow out.
Fucking dick.
I can't really recall any bosses in this game where you really need to use your arrow.
There's definitely one where you have to shoot its feet.
Oh, I do remember that one. That one, I think that's
The next boss.
Yeah, I think that's
if I'm
the
not
next one.
mistaken.
Get to that next
I'm
climbing
trying.
point because you are.
How-
I'm running
You're
out of
about
grit,
to run out of grip.
and I'm holding on for dear life. I don't think I have enough. I'm just gonna.
How much of this have you played, Steven?
I've played. I think I beat. The last one I really remember beating was the really tiny one. The really tiny Colossus.
There's
The-
a couple,
oh,
but I'm
yeah, there's
assuming
two of
the
those.
first.
Probably.
The one that's in like is it the one that's in like a coliseum, like it's a circular coliseum and he starts at the bottom of it, or
No,
the one that looks kind of like a lion?
I think it's the one that looks kind of like a lion. It has there's like pillars
And,
that you have to break, or that you have to make it run into.
yeah, and there's it starts off in like a room that's got like a ledge nearby.
Yeah, I think so. Come on, fall down, you jerk. There we go. Oh, come on, don't
No,
fall.
no, not quite. Oh no!
God damn it.
Stab him again.
I know. See, I'm definitely not one of those people that memorizes things, ever.
I'm not gonna lie, the last time I tried to play this game, I really forgot what to do for like most of the Colossus.
Alright,
Yeah.
quit being a jerk. Sit down.
Don't forget that you can press triangle to jump from here. And now you should be able to hold R1. You don't have to. You shouldn't have to let go of R1 to go from the top of the grippy, like the little ledges, to his fur.
No, I know. I keep getting stuck with one hand. God damn it. This guy sucks. Maybe I suck. That's probably the more. That's probably the more realistic thing here is that I suck. All right. And now I'm gonna stop sucking. I'm just gonna beat him. That's what's gonna happen right now.
All right. I guess I don't really have like a major story with this game, but well, that works.
Well,
I
that
guess.
works, I guess. Sure.
The way that you guys did of
Did
like.
you just grab onto his taint?
I'm
A little
totally
bit.
tank hanging right now. Well, come on. Climb his tank. You need to reach the platform or you're going to fall. Use both hands. Stop being a dickhead. Okay, he's going to be a dickhead. He won't use both fucking hands. Like, I know I don't have to put your sword away for you to use both hands.
That's something that I always kind of liked about this game is that like you play as this hero who is the most like unathletic person ever.
not the most unathletic, but pretty fucking
He
clumsy.
kind of
Yeah.
just flops around like a fish most of the time.
He's not like. He's much more of an everyman than
Yeah.
Nathan Drake.
He-
Let's put it that way.
He is definitely a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, he's no Link.
Oh, get
Come on.
there! Oh, come on!
Come
you're
on,
close.
scoot over.
Oh my god.
Oh, just pull up, pull up.
There we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Oh shit. Now
I-
you just need to calm down while I get my grip back. No, no,
Nope.
no,
Ah,
no, no.
I'm not
That
sure if
is-
I remember this right, but I think if you crouch, it'll regain stamina faster, and you won't be quite as affected by the movements.
movements.
When you're on the platforms, you can hold R1 still, and you won't. Like, as long as you're not in a spot where you have to grip, you can stand better.
I'm not trying to go all
I think my favorite moments in this are the clutch moments where something like that happens.
Yeah.
Where, like, he's shaking you and you let go and you manage to, like, grab onto, like, one bit of this giant creature.
Yeah. There are some moments that are just like, how the hell did that happen?
Some of the later Colossi are definitely, like, really, really good for that, where, like, you'll just be standing on somebody's head and, like, he'll start going nuts and you're like, oh shit, I'm running out of grip. And you just fucking, like, wait for it, timing, okay, just fucking go, and just jump for it.
Stab in his cranium.
Right in the skull.
Better watch
Like
your
that.
grip and be ready to, like, run back onto his shoulders. See, you can crouch right there, get some stamina back.
You need to
Oh.
calm down.
Well, I mean, he's got some sort of tiny
Stab.
creature. You should be
Yeah.
glad, frankly, that he's not, like, reaching up and just yanking you off. That's what I would do if I was this motherfucker. He's got a bare hand.
Oh, and the epic fall.
So good. Destroying the earth.
Oh shit.
Get away!
I'm
Get
getting
away! That shit is not good.
No.
That does not look good.
No! No! No!
Oh,
Oh, no.
never escape. Never.
Wah, wah.